Hey everyone, as you all know, I am a big fan of Jeopardy. I have taken the test to be on the show several times. Unfortunately, I haven't been on the show. I know a couple people who have, and they've told me some inside stuff about the show. But I've had a very interesting time following the road to selecting the new Jeopardy moderator. I say moderator because I don't like the word host. I know a lot of people were pulling for LeVar Burton, and they seem to have settled on Mike Richards, who is a game show producer. He's been game show producing for a while, and he was executive producer on Jeopardy. Richards, I like Richards. He was good. I also liked Buzzy Cohen. I liked Mayim Bialik. I know, like I said, a lot of people were pulling for LeVar Burton, but he just wasn't good. Just wasn't very good. Now comes this news that there's something in Richards' past. Decade-old discrimination lawsuits cast shadow on prospective Jeopardy host Mike Richards. Now, this is a timed hit piece. This looks like it was deliberately leaked by someone. I'm not saying who. News that Mike Richards is in advanced negotiations to become permanent host of Jeopardy made headlines coast to coast on Wednesday, but it was become a familiar pattern for public figures. Older incidents of questionable actions from his past quickly became a hot topic of conversation on social media, and that's the problem. Social media is not the real world. Richards, a game show veteran, is already executive producer of Jeopardy and its companion series Wheel of Fortune, and was named among defendants in multiple discrimination lawsuits filed during his 10-year run as executive producer on The Price is Right. One brought by former Price is Right model Brandy Cochran in 2010 accused Richards of firing her because she had become pregnant and had a difficult pregnancy. Another suit filed in 2011 by Price's Right model Lanisha Cole asserted that she was wrongfully terminated and subject to harassment on the set of the long-running game show. Richards was dismissed as a plaintiff in Cole's 2013 suit, and the case was settled out of court. Now that's very interesting. Cochran's suit in Los Angeles Superior Court against Price producer Fremantle Media, Richards, and others on the show went to trial, where the jury awarded her $8 million in damages. The decision was overturned on appeal in late 2014, and the sides eventually reached a settlement. The court filings called Cochran's case, and they paint Richards as callous about her pregnancy to the point of expressing dismay after learning she was expecting twins. I don't know from there. I mean, Price producers opted not to rehire Cochran in early 2010 after she'd been on leave since January 2009. According to court filings, Richards asserted that the reason Cochran was not brought back was because the show made changes in the on-air ensemble lineup of models who interacted with host Drew Carey. Richards stated that Cochran was a good model, but would not take us to great. Would not take us to great. Oh, good, but would not take us to great. Would not take the show to great. Richards was also heard to say of Cochran that the show's 2008 holiday party, go figure, I fire 5 models. What are the odds that one of these that I keep gets pregnant? From what I understand, it's hearsay. According to 2014 appellate decision, Cochran's lawsuit and trial generated a fair amount of media attention. I don't remember that. Well, then again, I wasn't paying attention to it. But Richards' association with discrimination claims were not prominently discussed in the Jeopardy social media world during Richards' on-air run as guest host. Well, it only took a matter of time for someone to dug him up. Now, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody. Now, this Brandy Cochran, I don't know her from whomever, okay? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not that familiar with these kind of legal proceedings, but she sued Fremantle Productions, which produced the show. Isn't it the case that anybody in management is going to be named as a defendant? That's usually how it works. You sue the production company, you sue the show, and then you sue all the management people along the way. And from what I understand, in the hope that something sticks somewhere. But this whole case is, and already he's being raked across the coals on social media. Like, oh, just give the job to LeVar Burton. Just give the job to LeVar. Just give it to LeVar. Where do I vote? I'm like, okay, listen. There's a problem. He wasn't good. Okay? He was not good at it. I watched. He was stiff. He was uncomfortable. Yes! No! I mean, he did all this weird inflection stuff. LeVar Burton is still an actor. Okay? He reads lines from a script. Okay, that's what he does. That's what Reading Rainbow was. Oh, but he taught me how to read. So did your kindergarten teacher. Do you want to give her the job hosting Jeopardy? But this whole thing, I mean, it just shows you how quick we are to run somebody out of town on a rail. Like I said, it could be true, couldn't. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. But this whole thing, like Jeopardy. Listen, you were never gonna vote for LeVar Burton. It's not American Idol. They have made up their mind weeks in advance on who the guest hosts were. I don't think this guy deserves to be raked over the coals. He was named as a defendant. Like I said, a lot of people, you sue the management. You sue everybody in management. And the whole thing about overhearing something at a party. Ooh, I overheard him at a party. Well, I wasn't there. For God's sake. We have still had a presumption of innocence in this country. But not on the kangaroo court of Twitter. Oh, no. And already there's a bschange.org petition. Unbelievable. Unfrickin' believable. Like I said, I love Jeopardy. And the people who want LeVar Burton to host, trust me on this. Like I said, I've seen what most of the comments that were surround LeVar Burton. Oh, I don't watch Jeopardy, but... Okay, well, if you don't watch it, what difference is the host going to make? And you're probably going to tune out soon afterwards. I mean, and for the people who say cancel Jeopardy, it makes over $120 million a year. It's on in every city across America. They pay $50,000 a month, every station, to run Jeopardy. They're not going to walk away from that cash. Oh yeah, let's just leave all this money on the table because, let me tell you, we got to just cancel it. Oh, I'm really sick of this. I'm really sick of this BS. I really am sick of the Twitterati crowd going after everybody. Give it a rest, and you wonder why you lose the culture war. Listen, I'm not a big culture war guy, but this is the freaking problem. We're wasting time prying into the past of a host of Jeopardy. Oh, but what about... No. This is a waste of time. This is a freaking waste of time. The suit was settled out of court. He's had his day in court. We got to rake him over the coals now? All right, well, I haven't got much more to say about this. I still love Jeopardy. I'm still going to take the test. I don't, this hasn't swayed me. But, if he loses this job because of this nonsense, then, hey, this country's more screwed up than we have better things to worry about than whether a guy was sued, he was named in a suit 10 years ago. All right, Rob Robot Shlomo here. That's all I got to say, and I will see you next time.